Hello everyone. In this chapter, we'll create a flexible joint with thread ends and flanged ends. After modeling them, we'll define types for the joints so that when loading them into a project, we can easily select only the sizes we need without loading the entire family sizes. This helps keep the project lighter and more efficient. Start by creating a new family using the metric generic model template. Insert the reference image of the flexible joint into Revit and rescale it according to the dimensions provided in the table. Next, create new reference planes to control the flexible tube's length, width, and the depth and width of the union screws. Make sure both sides remain symmetrical. Then, create a nested family for the union screw. In the reference level view, add new reference planes that define the 8 edges of an octagon. And pin the center planes that control the diagonal edges. Create parameters to control the screw width. Next, create an extrusion using an inscribed polygon with 8 sides. Align all the polygon edges with the reference planes and lock them in place. In the front view, create a reference plane to control the screw's depth. Then align and lock both ends to the reference planes. Assign the family category as pipe accessories and set the part type to normal. Once the screw is complete, load it into the flexible joint family. Select the screw, go to Edit Type, and assign parameters so its size can be controlled directly from within the joint family. In the project browser, under Families, Pipe Accessories, duplicate the screw type and rename them Type 1 and Type 2. Assign different parameters to Type 2 as needed. Next, place the two screws in their correct positions based on the reference image. Align them carefully with the reference planes and lock them in place. To create the flexible tube, use a revolve form. Pick the axis line, draw the profile of the tube, align it with the reference planes, and lock all constraints. Open the Family Types window and adjust the parameters several times to make sure the joint flexes and updates correctly. Finally, create a new parameter to control the total length of the joint. To ensure the total length always equals 300, enter the formula for the tube length as total length minus 2 multiplied by screw depth 2 minus 4 multiplied by screw depth.
Looking for piping catalogs you can trust? At pipingcontent.com, you'll find ready-to-use libraries for AutoCAD Plant 3D, Revit, Smart 3D, E3D, and more. Get instant access to valves, fittings, and components. Click on the link below in description section and explore pipingcontent.com today.